It's okay if on Thanksgiving your child refuses new foods, only eats the bread and butter on the table, eats multiple desserts, eats until they're comfortably full. Treat Thanksgiving like any other meal. Trust your child's internal wisdom. You know, I could have kind of got behind this and just say, Thanksgiving, it's one meal of the year, let them go ham. But then you said treat it like every other meal. If this is how they eat every other meal, that's going to end up being a problem for them. What's going on, Moderchodes? It's your boy Long Nail, back again with another new video. And in today's video, we're going over the hot posts from r/FatLogic. Let's get into it. In my gym locker room, happiness isn't a smaller body. Take up space. Oh, so somebody who clearly wasn't getting the results they hoped from the gym decided, I'm going to try to drag everyone else down with me and make them feel bad for trying to do good for themselves. At least this person didn't let it get to them. Instead, showed us all something that can make us laugh. Facebook videos about fat phobia are like, we asked 6 professional bariatric surgeons what they think about health and obesity, and they all agreed that bariatric surgery is fighting the good fight against the evil obesity. Like, yeah, no duh. The people who make money selling weight loss are going to be disgusted with anti-fat phobia campaigns. Good job. Silence, surgeon. I'd like to hear from someone who actually understands statistics and how to do research. I love that this person, who probably gets all of their info from one place on Facebook, says, oh yeah, all of these surgeons just don't know what statistics are and how to do research. It's like, no. Take a step back and realize what you just said and how delusional you sound. Clearly you're the one in the wrong here, but that's fine. If you want to keep lying to yourself and tell you that it's because these surgeons are ignorant and not because they've seen what weight loss can do for someone and how vastly their health improves, then sure, you can keep telling yourself that. You still buy into the anti-fat idea that thin being healthier than fat is settled science, regardless of the fact that there is a vast amount of uncertainty in science that has been ignored and hidden and paid away? I get it. It's very hard to get to a truly pro-fat place. Bro, I love how they just make stuff up and act as if it's fact and just hope that you don't go, oh yeah, actually, you're just lying right now. Well, I think we're all here just saying, well, you're lying right now. Anyone here in the KC metro area? I just moved here and am searching for a new primary care provider. Just need someone who's at least will not weigh me or not argue about it. Nobody has shown up on the Hayes registry. Thanks. Okay, so let me ask you why you don't want to get weighed. Is it because you think you'll get treated differently if they find out you're overweight? Because if that's the case, they can do that with their eyes. They look at you and they go, oh, yep, definitely overweight. The only reason they need to weigh you is to be specific. But you probably didn't think about that, right? So let's just put it like this. Your doctor isn't out to get you or make you feel bad, or at least 99.9% of doctors aren't. They're there to, I don't know, take care of your health. And when your weight becomes a problem, guess what they do? They say, hey, you should lose weight. As they should. Would you rather prefer a doctor that just ignores all of your problems and pretends they don't exist the same way you are? Because if that's the case, well, then you'll be here a lot shorter. Started playing Farming Simulator 19, and now I can't bring myself to look at it again. I wanted to create my character, and guess what? You can't make your character fat. Like, why? Is fat not normal? Being fat is beautiful and as normal as any body type. Why? Because it's a farming game focused on farming. Probably they just made a base set of characters, the first things they thought of, and moved on to the more important aspects of the game. This is like a super buff dude. What? I can't believe this farming game didn't have any jack dudes. I feel so slighted. Like, come on, dude. You're just finding anything to get mad at right now. And if you just didn't like the game, Just say you didn't like the game. Don't make up some nonsense that it's because, oh, the characters they don't represent me. Yeah, characters typically don't represent a majority of people. If they say you need to lose weight, you can respond with, there are no peer-reviewed controlled clinical studies that show that people can sustain long-term intentional weight loss. If you can find one study that shows that weight loss can be sustained for a long period of time, please share with me. I love that they think they accomplished something here. So let's just say for a second, and assume that you're 100% right, which you probably aren't, but let's just assume you are. Why would there be no studies on this? Is it perhaps because it's such an elementary concept that there doesn't need to be studies done on it? Perhaps. It's almost like people just know and have known for thousands of years. If you're in a calorie deficit, guess what happens? You lose weight. That continues for the rest of your life. So yes, it can be sustained. That's all the proof you need. It's just, do you have the willingness to do it? The most successful evil scum in history, the diet industry. We're 70 plus billion, failure rate of 95% that they know about. And in an evil genius twist, if you don't succeed, it's your fault. I mean, if you don't succeed, it is your fault. But let's not pretend that the diet industry is the only off thing here. Sure, some parts of it may be skeezy. But are we just going to pretend like the fast food industry is any better, if not 10 times worse? I mean, come on now. They literally pay money to hush studies that show, oh yeah, sugar's bad. And then guess what they do? Put high fructose corn syrup in everything. It's like, you're just looking at one side of the spectrum here. And even if I agreed with you, that still wouldn't be enough in your eyes. Because, well, you just like to blame everything except yourself. And that's really all it comes down to. Sure, you can find horrendous flaws in the diet industry. Sure, you can find horrendous flaws in the fast food industry, in all industries. But at some point, you have to take personal accountability and realize that, well, there's other people that are thin, that even if you want to say, oh, genetics, there are people that were fat and are now thin and are still thin and will probably continue to be thin. And really, the only reason you're not one of them is because you don't want it enough. All right, Moderchodes, that's it for the hot post from r/FatLogic. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel for free, anytime you have any shopping to do on Amazon, just click the link in the description down below. Do your shopping as regular. It won't cost you anything extra, and it'll help support the channel. So I really appreciate it. Till next time, peace.